what's up? It's Kit. Time for another video. As you can see here, I'm doing an assist hook today, but it's gonna be kind of different. I think at this point in time, you would actually see what it is in the thumbnail. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. An assist hook for this Shadow Wrap 7. Okay, so small lure, and this is just an example. Of course, you could put this on. I have crankbaits, small tiny crankbaits that I could put this on, and this is for the back hook right here. So we're gonna replace this treble right here. A good quality treble, so you could save that, and that's it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to be using a JF42. Okay, oh, you can see the price. I bought it, so you know. JF42 and size 9. Okay, we're going to be using 2 of these. And another material that we're going to be using is flash. Okay, so we have flash right here. Actually, we have quite a few choices for flash. Okay, so it's not just this. We're not going to be using much flash, but we're going to put flash. Okay, so it's still something that we need. And then we're using like a rubbery sort of material. And what I have here is this thing right here. Okay, I have this for fly tying, and I have a lot of it, so we're gonna use that. If you don't have something like this, actually the most ideal thing that you'd be using for this would be a silicone skirt. Alrighty, so that's about it. So I will have my tying bobbin, of course. Very thin braid. Okay, very thin braid. We're gonna be using smaller hooks, of course, and we're gonna use 2. And our braid or cord that we're using is this one. This is about 50 pound, I think. Alrighty. Now, just gonna cut a piece. Now, for the solid ring, we're gonna be using size 3. Okay, from 10 mouth. Got this because it's cheap, but we're gonna use 1. Actually, I'm in the process of making a few of these, so I just thought like, hey, you know what, why don't I have the boys with me and girls? Alrighty, so that's the sitch now. By the way, if you are just joining us now, thank you very much for clicking that link or clicking on the video. My name's Kit, and this channel talks about the hows and whys of fishing. We cover everything from big game, ultralight, everything in the middle, including fly fishing. And today I'm going to show you how to tie your own attractor assist hooks for fishing plugs. Alrighty, this is probably something new for the West, but this has been going on for a long time. Actually, I've been using assist hooks on bigger plugs for quite a long time. 2006, if I remember correctly. Alrighty, so okay, what we're gonna do, okay, is I am going to, so this is gonna be quite short. I am just using a long piece because I don't want to be kind of trapped, not having enough material to work with. So just to make myself just to make it easier for me, we're doing this. Okay, now what I am doing is I'm gonna show you. Okay, but let me do this first. Okay, so there we go. Okay, now You might be asking, why this particular hook? This hook has a PTFE coating, so it's coated with Teflon, which means that this thing is actually very slick, very slick. Okay, slicker than your friend that owes you money, and kind of hard to collect from. So slicker than that friend. Alrighty. So basically, what happens here is that you're enabling this back hook to be a hook that gets bit with very little resistance, and if it comes in contact with a little bit of skin, it immediately grabs, and that's what you want. Okay, so basically this is an insurance policy. If the fish starts to, say, they start to get fuzzy and then they just peck, and they're pecking at the back, these hooks will save your day. Okay, especially in shallow water. There's some fish that do that, you know. They're peckers. This helps you a lot. Now, if by chance they hit the hook in the middle, these two hooks will actually anchor themselves and snag the fish and hold the fish. So it just basically helps you catch more. I'm trying to find a cutter for this. So difficult to cut. Scissors are kind of dull now. Before, it used to just cut this like butter. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, you can see that it's even cleaner there. And we want this to be as clean as possible. As always, there's really no excuse for a sloppy job. Okay, now let's do our finish. And the cord, this particular one actually does not have an insert. Okay, just for clarity's sake, this has no no insert. Okay, now what I want is to have enough material, because trust me, it's gonna get really difficult to have this, and we don't want it too long. Okay, that'll do it. Okay, okay, just please bear with me, because I don't want to make a mistake here. Okay, that's it right there. That's what we want. Okay, so mark the place, bang, there we go. So you can see that it's right there. Ouch. Okay, see that? This thing is very sharp, and it takes very little effort for the hook to go in, so please be very careful when you're handling this. I love these hooks and hate them at the same time. You know, these are the hooks that actually got me in trouble a lot of times. So please be very, very careful. I mean, I love owner. This is the hook that that stuck me a lot. So although I love owner and everything, this hook just scares the bejesus out of me enough for me to actually tape it. So I'd rather spend and use up a lot of tape rather than get in trouble. Okay, now take that. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have seen. What I do is just do a few wraps like so. Okay, at the back right there, and then just pull tight. Okay, and then I'll pull that tight up until the joint of, or where the hook was inserted. Now from here I can cut the tag like so, and then cut this as well. There we go. Take the excess off, then make sure to securely bind this. Now we're quite far from where we want to be. I have to show you guys the process from start to finish so that you'd be able to replicate this easier. Okay. And you want this to be as streamlined as possible because you don't want anything to snag on this, because guess what? This is what will enter the fish's mouth pretty much. Like so. Alright? Now go. Now I'll hold this and then pull tight. There we go. That is awesome. Cut that. Now peel this off. I use masking tape because any other tape would be too sticky, and the masking tape is actually already kind of sticky. So it's not easy taking it off, but it's better that way because I don't want to actually get stuck. Alright, now we're gonna do an offset for this one, okay? And the offset isn't that big. It's just gonna be like that, something like that, okay? And it could be turn up or it could be like that. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna do opposites like that because that's kind of what makes sense. Now there's two ways that you could do this. You could actually loop, or the easiest way would be just to take your ring and then just go and do it like this. Okay, like that. Decide on the length of your offset. Okay, like that. That. Okay, let's say like that. So basically that distance. Okay, and you could do it you know, pointing down or pointing up. It doesn't matter. You could adjust this later on. Okay, now what I will do is I'll take my thread and then I'll wrap right here, just like that. Okay. Okay, just tightening that. It makes it easier. I mean, you could actually you could do the you could do it like a PR, like we do the big stuff. Okay, it's just that I'm not comfortable doing that because there's monitors here and everything. Okay, but ideally once you position it like so, you can take your bobbin, okay, like that, then do a few turns like so. Okay, I'm doing it like this because it's easier, and I don't know, I mean, there we go. Okay, then I take this and then do my wraps, my locking wraps like so, like that. Okay, now I'll take this other one right here, the end, the other end. I'm also gonna wrap it around like so. Okay, and then also wrap it just so it's locked like that. Okay, so I'm doing knots on both ends. Alright, so alright, we form our knot and then we locked it, but our tag end is still loose. And then what we will do is bring our tag end forward, okay, and then make another, oh, cut this so it's easier. Alright, so that's secure. And then what we do now is still do another one because I just want this to be very, very secure. So double up. Okay. Okay. So that's very secure. Okay. Now the thing here is that you don't cut it. You do not cut it. So I will kind of put it here. There we go. Okay. And then I'll take flash. I'll take one strand, okay, and then I will double it up. This is the easy part, so just double it up, cut. Okay, so you have 4 strands. Now you put the strands in like that. So you basically have 8, okay? Just leave it, okay? Just leave it. It's there, like so, just leave that. Because what you want to do is actually, or if you want, I mean, you can now you take one strand of flash and then I folded it twice, put it here, okay, go like that, okay, and then I'll secure the flash with a couple of half hitches just so it won't move. Okay, so you have flash. Now up to you if you want to cut it now or you cut it later. cut it now, just so there's no, I'm gonna cut it long for now, okay, because I'll take care of it later, but that's still a bit long. Okay, so our final trim would be when we have our rubber legs done. Okay, so rubber legs, you take, this is orange, okay, you take about the same length as your flash, okay, like that, fold it again twice, okay, like so. So you have 4 strands, and then also put it through the ring like that. Okay, ouch. So you have something like this. Right, now the challenge here is actually pulling all of this so that there. Okay, so keep the ends tight. Now again, we do our half hitches. Like so. Bang. Okay, now actually let me get rid of this so that you can see. Alright, okay, so it looks like that. Again, we do it twice. Okay, half hitches. Okay, just so it's secure. Okay, now tighten. Okay, cut the tag. Alrighty, so we have that. Now what you need to do is just cut these ends. There we go. Okay, that's still whole. Okay, there we go. That's it. Okay, that is it. Now what we do is just take the hook off. Be very careful. These hooks, they are very sharp. These are high quality VMC hooks. Very sharp. So, you know, you can keep that. Actually, I'm going to talk about this particular one. Okay, we're going to use that in a video that I'm going to be doing after this. Okay, now, as far as the orientation of this is concerned, it doesn't matter. Okay, you just put it on. Obviously, if you have access to a smaller ring, go ahead and use the smaller ring. Just as long as it's strong enough. Okay, so bang, there we go. That's it. Now this, okay, when you can see that it's very sticky. It's very sticky sharp. So it has a nice swimming action. Okay, it has a very nice swimming action, and when the fish bites, this actually sticks. Just like a what do you call this? Just like the back hook of a slow jig. Okay, it will support this hook, so you have a chance to actually land some fish that you would otherwise lose. That's A. B, added attraction. If they're short strikers, boom. Now that is also the reason why I have smaller hooks here. Okay, now if I think this is the smallest that I have for this type of hook, but I am very um, I want to use these hooks. These hooks are it. Okay, these hooks are it because of the coating that it has. Obviously, we didn't super glue this, so we will super glue that later on, at least for this particular one. But that works really well. See, it doesn't tangle when you're casting, and then when it swims, it gives it that added attraction. So you could use this in different types of plugs, especially top waters, and it works really well. Okay, that is the mini assist hook for plugs. Okay, you could tie it level instead of offset, but I like the offset, of course, just in case. I mean, we're talking of short strikers. Okay, here we go. Now if you have questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment section. If you want to learn more and you haven't yet, click on that subscribe button. If you want to support me in this channel, help it move forward faster, click on support and share this video with your friends, of course. If you want them to learn like you have learned, or if you've learned something, right? Anyway, so that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Class dismissed.